But yeah, so Wave 2 was this year. So this year we got Wave 2, where we had these two villains. Here, let me show you. Here's a better image. But yeah, Wave 2, they announced them doing the Sea Demon, the Scooby Doo, and the Spooky Space Kook. And you also didn't realize, but this year, Dabney was involved in part of Wave 3. Here, let me get an image right here. But yeah, Dabney was part of Wave 3. Now, here's the thing. I thought that we were going to get Dabney part of Wave 3. The answer, we got yes. However, when I went out today, guess what figure made an appearance? By the way, this guy's on. Look what we got for Wave 3. That's right. What not only do we have is Daphne, but also the two villains that she's gonna have. We got the Ghost of Captain Colored and Charlie the Robot. By the way, shout out to this. I did make a post on this on YouTube, but I did also post this on Facebook. It was another person, but shout out to this guy and the shout out to the guy on Instagram for making these photos. But yeah, we got Charlie the Robot, Dabney, and the Ghost of Captain Colored. The Captain Colored's ghost look pretty cool here. I mean, to be frankly, this is not the first time we got Captain Colored's ghost and Charlie the Robot as figures. I know Character did the Ghost of Captain Colored, and I know Queen Toys did Charlie the Robot. And this is Dabney. Yeah, so those are the villains. Yeah, the whole premise of this line, Yeah, I do like the post images here. But yeah, those are the villains we got is Captain Colored's Ghost, Dabney, and Charlie the Robot. This was a big surprise because I thought they were just going to show off Dabney like how they did with Wave 2. So now we have Dabney, Charlie the Robot, and Captain Colored's Ghost. Am I excited? Yes. I think it's kind of cool that we got Charlie the Robot and the Spooky Space Kook. Not Space Kook. Captain Colored's Ghost. Eventually, maybe in 2027, we might get these figures for pre-order. Which I assume that's what we're getting. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, Captain Colored's Ghost, the Captain Colored's Ghost and Dabney and Charlie the Robot are pretty good. But yeah, it's like, yeah, this was very unique, this was very surprising for these people, because originally, I thought they were going to show off Dabney, but now we got the two villains. I don't know how their unmasked heads are going to be turned. I don't know how their unmasked heads are going to be. I don't know Wave 2 is still available. I don't know Wave 2 is going to be still displayed. I don't know if it's just these three villains here, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, like this year's been nothing more. It's kind of cool that we got Dabney, Charlie the Robot, and Captain Colored's Ghost. I don't know if they still had Wave 2 on display, but hopefully, just by look, I don't know Wave 2 is going to be on display, but maybe WonderCon this year, maybe WonderCon next year, they might have the figures on display for Wave 2. But yeah, I mean, to be frankly, I think Captain Colored and Charlie the Robot looks pretty cool. I think Dabney looks pretty cool too. If I'm guessing next year for Wave 4, we might either get Dabney or Fred. I can't wait to see what villains they'll have, but yeah, that's pretty much it. this is not going to be too much of a big video. I am going to be posting this. I might do this in parts, so. But yeah,